Well, our next guest knows a lot about ag. In fact, she hails from an Iowa family farm, but now calls Nashville home, and she is the reigning ACM New Female Artist of the Year. And of course, this Wednesday night, the biggest night in country music, CMA Award. She is nominated for New Artist of the Year. I can't say enough about this girl. Welcome to the studio, Miss Hailey Whitters.
Hello.
So good to have you back in the studio.
Thanks for having me.
You know, I know families watching. You said they're kind of wrapping up harvest right now back home, right?
Yep. They are wrapping. My dad just finished harvesting this weekend.
I love that.
Yep.
You have a busy week for you. I guess they're not going to be making it down here to celebrate.
They are actually.
Oh
yeah,
gosh,
they're coming down. So they're coming down tomorrow.
Oh, that's great.
They're very excited. This is my first time ever being nominated, getting to go to the CMAs as a nominee, so they weren't going to miss it.
You know, for people who may not know, this is such a crazy week here in town. Mm-hmm. Not only the CMA Awards on Wednesday, but there are a lot of, let's say, publishing company or, you know, organizations that have industry awards, right? Tonight you're going to ASCAP, a big one tonight.
Yeah.
So it is nonstop for you. So glad that you took the time to visit us here in the studio.
Oh, of course. I wouldn't miss it. I was so excited to get to come in here and sing today.
So congratulations on everything. I mean, I know last year, or actually earlier this year, feels like last year, right, with the ACMs, taking home that award, getting the nomination now, really kind of taking on, I mean, Raised was such a big album. In 2022, you released that, but with Everything She Ain't, that really kind of, I just feel like blew up your world.
Yeah, it totally did. Oh my gosh, it totally did. Like, it just changed everything. You know, I've been in town for 15 years and always wanted to be in country music and to get to hear myself on country radio, and Everything She Ain't was that song that really broke through for me and got me on country radio, and you know, it's brought a lot of new people to me and my music, and yeah, it changed everything.
Yeah, platinum certified, by the way, if you're keeping score at home. So that is a big, big deal in this day and age, no doubt. Every time I feel like I talked about you when I was on radio, I said, where's Hailey Whitters now? Who is she touring with now? You had probably one of the busiest 2023s of any artist. And I felt like you were just, I mean, Shania, Eric Church, I mean, you were all over the place.
Yeah.
How was this past year touring and balancing making new music? I don't know how you put out any new music.
I mean, it's been, you know, I don't have much free time. No. But touring is just so great because I get to go out there, and I got to tour with so many heroes this year, and like, you know, got to do that. And then when I was in town, it was recording or writing, or I snuck in a few days actually to go home and harvest with Dad. And then it was back out with Luke Bryan that weekend. So, I mean, I'm just trying to make the most of it, you know. I've worked so hard to get here. And so now that I'm finally here, I want to be in it. I want to be doing it. And hoping to get a little downtime over the holidays to create some more music.
You absolutely need it. I can't imagine. A 15-year overnight success, which is so crazy. Working with some of these artists and some of your heroes, did you get time to spend with them? I mean, I know it's always so crazy when you're on the road, but advice, maybe, did you get time with Shania at all?
Yeah, I got to meet Shania, which was huge for me because I grew up idolizing her, you know, and we got a little bit of time, you know. She was super sweet, super gracious. I got to hang with Eric Church a little bit. That was cool. Just getting to see him, and he's such a genuine, down-to-earth person. Same with Luke Bryan, you know. Luke, we'd pass in the hall sometimes, and he'd show me, you know, hunting pics, and I'd show him, you know, hunting pics from my dad, who was just up in Alaska. We got to bond over that a little bit. But, I mean, I can't say more about the artists I got to tour with. For as much superstardom as they have, they are still just so down to earth and humble and gracious, and that was a really cool lesson for me to see and learn.
Absolutely. Well, I have a feeling you would never get above your reason. You're so grounded, and I love that. And growing up on a farm, I think that really instills that in you early on. New EP, as I said, I'm in love. Congratulations on these new 6 songs. You're going to perform the title cut for us. I love the production. I love the sound of your records. Speak to that a little bit. And even your songwriting, I feel like you get a lot of words in there. I would always struggle. I'm like, how do you remember? I try and sing along sometimes. I mean, just your songwriting, the process that you take us through that a little bit.
You know, I find a lot of ideas like cleaning the house or being out mowing the lawn, being outside working. That's when I get a lot of ideas, and I don't know if it's just because I'm not thinking so hard about it, but that's when a lot of my ideas come to me. And then I have a great group of like collaborators here in town. Nicole Gallion is a big writer that I write a lot with, and she's from the Midwest, so she knows she speaks the same language in a lot of ways, and I really just work with some really great people who are able to help me communicate what I'm trying to say, you know?
Yeah. I like that you call out a lot of people on authenticity too.
Yeah.
Countryside chick. If you're with a girl who can't tell the difference between Jones and Merle, you might want to get a new girl. I love that. She's going to perform, of course, the title cut, Hailey Whitters in-house. You're not going to want to miss